What is the meaning of the word hypocrite? According to Merriam-Webster, this word comes from a Greek word, hypokrites, which means an actor, a stage player, or a person who takes on a false identity to interpret a story from behind a mask. In today's gospel, Jesus is angered by the leader of the synagogue, a hypocrite, who accuses him of not observing the Sabbath as a holy day set aside to glorify God. What did Jesus do that was so horrible that he would be criticized by the synagogue leader on the Sabbath? In those days, it could be argued that the stature of women in society was lower than a common animal. Though she did not ask for healing, Jesus stops teaching and cures the woman. While teaching a crowd in the synagogue, Jesus just stops in his tracks and notices a solitary woman whose body is bent and buckled with disease, a disease that she'd been living with for 18 years. Nobody would have really blamed her if she had stayed home nursing her condition that day. But I wonder if Jesus recognized her depth of faith. What great faith she had to come to the synagogue on the Sabbath. Despite her physical limitations, she came to glorify God. The leader of the synagogue, on the other hand, takes this opportunity to talk about the audacity of Jesus to do the work of healing on that day. Wearing a mask of hypocrisy and self-righteous piety, the leader said, "There are 6 days when work should be done. Come on those days to be cured, not on the Sabbath day." What's really fascinating to me about this reading is how badly the leader missed the point. He completely misread the situation. Jesus' single act of healing is a complete homily on loving everyone, even the lowest in society, more than self. It spoke volumes while he said very little in the exchange. What better day than the Sabbath to glorify God by showing kindness to others and furthering the message of love and works of mercy, and not just working to better one's own situation through their career or through their work. Rather than embracing the beauty of the healing act and glorify God as the woman does in this reading, the synagogue leader reinterprets Jesus' actions wrongly, and while glorifying himself by magnifying his own knowledge of the law along the way, he was a hypocrite. How can we be like the woman and let nothing come between us and praising God? Are there ways today that we can remove our own masks of self-absorption or self-involvement to do God's work every day, not just on Sundays?